everyone. It's Dodger 455 coming to you live once again from the Dodger Garage. And I thought I would make this video. We're looking at some 73 silver Ikes and see if I can pan out. This is the whole roll right here. I wanted to make this video a little shorter instead of going through them one by one. There's really not a lot to see on these. There's no varieties or anything on the silver. I was just checking them out to see what sort of condition they were in. And they're all pretty good. There's a few in here with, you know, some fingerprints and a few smudge marks and you know, some things like that. There's some water spots on, you know, on a couple of them. Of course, as you realize, they're very uncirculated. But they have been handled. They're not proof, so there's not really no reason to use gloves on them. And but they're really fun to look through, and I thought I'd just go through and look and see if there's any varieties. I didn't find any on the Ike group website. We do have some 73Ds. We're going to be looking at those here in just a second. And we'll look for, I think there's a die marker to look on there that underscores the word 1 on the back. And I don't know if it's worth anything. It's just something to look for. It'd be cool if we have one. So we're going to put these on the side, and we'll be back when we open the roll of 73Ds. But again, how much fun is this? When you get to go through rolls of silver Ikes, it's just unbelievable. And I'm going to document as much as I can because you might not ever find anything like this again. And okay, so stay tuned. We're going to put these up, and then we are going to look at those 73Ds. All right, guys, we're back. And here are the 1973Ds. They are very, very, very nice, which I could tell by the edges. These were only released in mint sets. They were not intended for circulation, NIFCs. The vintage is 2 million on the P's and the D's. And this is the year that you never find in rolls of Ikes. These are ones that you usually have to pick up at a coin show or a coin shop. And if you do find them, they are very circulated. But here's what we're looking for. If you can see this line that goes through here. And there's some die markers to tell you if this is really it, but I think this is pretty obvious if we have one. And we're gonna come under the scope here and check them out. I'm gonna, just for the, see if we can focus that a little bit. Maybe not. This coin is so big it doesn't want to fit in there, but we can see that's not one right there. There, that looks more like the picture that we're looking at. As you can see, there's nothing there. And there might not be. And this variety is basically unknown to anyone, you know, and me, especially. I've never heard of this before. But these are just things that these guys who know everything about Ikes, they find these things, and there's die markers, so it's a real thing. So nothing yet. These are in really nice shape. I'm going to, let's get that over some more. All right. I think the 173 that I have is in a mint set. I don't think I've taken it out of there. I picked it up at the coin shop. Yeah, I thought for a moment I might have had something there, but it's just the way the light was playing tricks on me. All right, we're halfway through this thing. I don't see any so far. You drag these things across, it's plastic though, it's not hurting the coin at all. But it sounds like you're destroying it, sliding it on this on that scope base. Take a look at the obverse, and there's the D. These are nice. Oh, what's that on there? Is that something? A little something on there from the old days. Get two more. All right, so we went through all 20. I didn't see anything on there. It's cool to look for that stuff though. I didn't see anything on the P's in there. And of course, you know, these are still minted like anything else. They're just giant, huge coins that are dying to get a big scratch on the face. And that's why when you get these in high grade, you really got something. And there's a big difference between a 66 and a 67, a 68. You know, thousands of dollars. If you can get a circulation strike Ike up there in the 67 range, you have accomplished quite a feat, and you will be rewarded. Super tough. I mean, even the proofs, you get a proof 70, you've got a really good coin. But the circulation strikes, as you all well know, are really tough to get good grades in because they're just mixed in with everything else. So when you can get a good high grade on these things, they're worth quite a bit of money. It's a gamble when you go to grading because you end up with a 65 or 6, you're just going to cover your cost of submitting. That's the risk that you take when it comes to these type of coins. There's not much leeway when it comes to that. So what one man's 68 is a PCGS is 64. Let's put it that way. And I am not an expert at grading. And you never really are. You send off a lot of coins and you don't understand why they come back the way they do. And, you know, that's just the gamble that you take. Okay, in the next video, we'll be going to the 74 silvers and probably look at another 73, the other roll that I have. And maybe this 74 Ds, and we'll check that out. I believe there's some varieties on some of those. If you did like this video, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications. This is Dodger 455, reminding you that the search continues. Thanks for watching.